Good evening. I just wanted to come on here and just say that in spite of everything, in spite of how much this hurts or how much this has hurt, in spite of how confusing it was at first, in spite of everything, like, I could still see the Lord moving for my benefit, especially this last week. Like, it has been pretty awesome to see the Lord basically provide for me, even in the little things. Whenever it comes to like something as simple as having somewhere safe to stay, having access to a bathroom, being able to, do some laundry, being able to, take a shower, which are things that like I took for granted so often. And yeah, when you're on the street, you don't always have access to that, but the Lord has made sure that I've had access to those basic necessities. I legit just want to brag on God just a little bit, honestly. Like I can just, it's just nice to know that even though it looked bad to begin with, even though it looked like this was a complete mistake, that Father has either sent people or set up circumstances to verify that I'm exactly where I need to be. He's making sure to show me that I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm in the right spot, I'm in the right town, I'm in the right area, and it's just it's kind of crazy, honestly. Like, it's legit kind of crazy, and it blows my mind. Like, one of the words he gave me was, all you're gonna be able to say is wow. And yeah, like, it's been like a whoa, okay, you totally did that, thank you. Whoa, okay, so I completely thought I was in the wrong spot, but you just verified that I am not. Whoa, okay, so I had no idea how I was going to pay for that, but you just had somebody cover that for me. Thank you. Like, this is crazy to me, and it's so awesome to see what happens when I don't quit. I've seen so many times what happens whenever I quit, whenever I give up, whenever I settle, whenever I compromise. I've seen that pretty much, like, that's pretty much all I've seen so far. But now that, well, not so far, but y'all know what I mean, like in the past. But now that I finally decided to fully commit to him, and I finally decided to just fully follow through and decide, oh goodness, to see what happens when I don't quit. Like, I just got so tired of settling to where I was like, let me see what it looks like to win. I know what it looks like to lose. Let me see what it looks like to win for once. Like, let me see what it looks like to follow Father all the way through. Let me see what it looks like to stay consistent. Let me see, almost dropped y'all there. Like, let me see what it looks like when I actually have faith and I don't just panic and abort mission. And it looked scary at first, terrifying. But as I'm going along, as I'm walking, as I'm continuing to walk with Father, excuse me, it's kind of like, all right, okay, Father, I'm starting to see what you're doing here. I'm starting to see why you had to do it this way. I'm starting to see why I had to wait so long before you sent me here, because holy moly. But yeah, I'm starting to really see God, and I'm really starting to see what his yes looks like and what it looks like when I don't quit. And it's so nice. Like, As someone that used to never finish anything and just give up whenever things got hard, it's nice to see that. Obviously following through helps, but it's just nice to see that, like, it can happen for me too. Like, the success, the peace, the provision, God providing for me before I can even ask, like, I'm just thinking about these things, like, just wondering, like, having them swirl around in my mind. And he's like, here's the answer to the thing that you have not asked me about yet, but you've been letting, like, take up your mental space. Here you go. First of all, thank you for pointing that out, Father. And second of all, thank you. Thank you for that, because that is awesome. And I just wanted to that's basically all I came on here for, was to brag on God a little bit.